What's up, guys? So I have my little travel stuff beside me here. My wet bag, my camping and hiking bag, and then my old school book bag. It's not my old school book bag because I didn't have it when I was in school, but after I left school, but wanted a book bag because I had a satchel that's somewhere else in my place. But I wanted a regular book bag because I always wore a satchel like I was Indiana Jones in college because I love satchels. But that's not what this is about. So it's September 13th, 2 days ago, Sunday. It was September 11th. And I wasn't really going to address this because I really don't care that much. But, I saw people on the timeline posting the September 11th memorial, never forget, stuff like that. But it didn't really flood my timeline as much as I expected it to, which is a good thing because I'm tired of saying that dumb shit. But just because it wasn't flooding my timeline doesn't mean that people actually forgot. It just, it's just become happenstance, I guess. I mean, it's impossible to forget anyway. That's why I hate the whole never forget thing. Because, with millions of people dead, trillions of dollars in debt, countries in ruin, it's kind of hard to forget. The political upheaval here, as well as abroad, like all of those are long lasting effects. Aside from that, we still gotta live with that dumbass Homeland Security, which is the most pointless fucking department in the fucking federal government. Some might argue the IRS, but I'm not taking that stance here. Homeland Security is literally pointless. Even conservatives, I don't know if people remember this, but even conservatives were against Homeland Security back then. They thought it was a tad too far. Like no one was for this except for Bush and company. Like it's literally just cobbling together stuff that already existed under one roof, but doing it poorly. So I'm not for it. Can't stand them. And then there's the Patriot Act, under which it was established, which I hate even more. Which, if you didn't know, if you're not a hardcore Batman fan, in The Dark Knight, The Dark Knight Rises, rather, the Dent Act is meant as a reflection of the Patriot Act. What was going on, how they were able to arrest criminals before they've even committed crimes and stuff like that. Christopher Nolan was actually taking a stab at the Patriot Act, if you didn't know. The Joker caused terrorism around Gotham City, and allegedly Batman murdered Harvey Dent. I don't know if I can use the M word on YouTube, but I'll keep that to a minimum. So he deleted Harvey Dent, which he actually didn't. He actually saved everyone from Harvey Dent, who ended up getting killed, getting deleted, trying to end everyone else in the process. So, in case you didn't know, The Dark Knight Rises, again, Nolan is making an analogy to the Patriot Act through the Harvey Dent Act, and I hate that legislation. It's, and then what made it worse, instead of letting it die, because parts of it, at least not all of it, but parts of it were set to had deadlines. They were set to expire, and they were instead renewed by everyone's favorite Obama. And I think Trump may have put some extensions on it as well, but Obama definitely did, which was very disappointing. Like I said, he was never a progressive, so whatever. But in any case, I'm tired of people saying never forget. There's more people killed abroad in the aftermath of 9/11 than 9/11, and everyone was such an periodic furor that if you wasn't a jingoist at the time, then you weren't patriotic. And it was okay basically to treat Middle Eastern, Muslim, and South Asian people like shit. So yeah, I'm not gonna forget. I can't forget how what of a shitty time that was for a lot of my Middle Eastern friends. I was actually going to get a tattoo at the time of my name Aman in Farsi because I had a Persian friend who had wrote it out for me, and she was going to accompany me to the tattoo parlor to see it getting done. And that fell on the very day that the attacks happened. So we both wisely thought that might be a bad idea since everyone was in their little jingoist uproar. And, she being Persian, her family thought it was scared for her to go out and do that at the time. And I was scared to have something tattooed on me that someone might consider terrorist just because it's a language that comes out of the Middle East. So I never did get that tattoo, by the way. And it was beautifully written by my friend. Um, but yeah, the whole never forget is stupid. No one's gonna forget because it's almost impossible to. You might forget that specific event, but it's going to be next to impossible to forget all the other chain of events that were a consequence of that attack and the things that led up to that attack. So that's all I had to say about that, guys. All right.